doing a lot of follow-ups this season, man. I'm doing a lot of new people on that I haven't had on. This season is dope. I'm really just going with my whole thing of 2023 is anybody who wants to fuck with what I've got here. Yeah, it's a platform for you.
That's what's up.
That's the whole thing for this season. So I'm so glad, bro, that you reached out and we get to chop it up. Because you've been back that's what I'm saying. So you've been around, my G. You ready for it?
Let's do it.
What is up, and welcome to another episode of the Miseducation of Music. You are here with J-Treb as always, but today I got a special guest in the building, man. Not only the producer, not only the rapper, not only the clothing designer, but I think you almost added actor to the end of that since the last time I saw you, bro. So look at this. We got even more hyphenates on the end of it, man. Once again in the studio, we got Fadah, man. Say what's up to the people.
Yo, what's the deal? What's going on?
Man, what's going on with you, man? Everything's been good over here. We on a new season, and I'm glad to have you back.
Man, it's glad to be here, bro. For real, bro. I'm doing this whole press release right now. You was the first person I hit up.
Thank you. Man, if I could tell myself in 2019 that somebody would include me in their press release, man, that would have been the little encouragement that I needed on some of them nights, bro. Man, thank you for that. That's so dope. And I'm glad you came over here. I'm glad that I got to listen to some unrelieved early music, man. I'm always a fan. So, G, I want to dive into this because...
Wait. Before we dive in, I got something for you, bro.
Hey, man, look. I'm live on the show. What we got?
I got something for you, bro. And I ain't tell you when I walked in.
I see it in Everbag. I'm excited. I didn't even know.
Dog. I got a hat for you.
Oh, okay. Oh, man, the club member joint.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man.
I got a tee for you.
We got the tee, too. Oh, man, Tapri, when you edit and put the pictures up of this merch. Oh, shit.
Then I got the white tote for you.
Oh, man, come on, bro.
And then
you
the
ain't
bag
never
that it came with, but I got something else for you, too, big dog.
Man, come on.
You know I'm in the weed industry, you know
you are, man. You going crazy in the industry.
I got some edibles for you.
Man, bro, this is...
I got you.
Bro.
But look, though. I know what you fuck with, though.
Bro.
I got some concentrate for you, too.
Man, come on, G.
I know how you get out, bro.
Come on, man. I
know how you get out.
I ain't never been giving gifts on this show either, and I get to tote from it. Man, come on, G. Y'all don't understand, bro. This is lovely, man. Let me shake your hand real quick, my G. That's love, man. Thank you, bro.
Oh, my God.
Man, thank you. Sir. Thank you for being the first person to do that on my show, G. That's awesome. And I'm a supporter of the brand, too, man.
For sure. And I'm already knowing, bro. That's why I'm I gotta bless you, bro.
Man, it's so dope just to see where you've taken these things, man.
Yeah, for a fact.
That's what we gonna dive into is what you've been up to in the in-between. And it's been a lot of this stuff, man. You got this amazing merch that I see all the time, man. You are unabashedly rocking your shit because it's actually clean, bro.
Yeah.
I love when people are making the merchandise for what they're doing, but it's more so you've created a lifestyle brand with it. So it's I want to buy a shirt because I support your music, but now I want to buy a shirt because the brand.
Right.
It's this works. Bro, this tote is getting used this week. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things.
Yeah. I rock with that. Yeah.
That's so dope, and that's so awesome to see where you're taking this. What's been going on in the in-between? You know, last time you were on, I believe we were on the A&R track. And that's a single for the project that you got coming out. So, man, you've been cooking in this time frame.
Yeah, for a fact. You know, I think I switched up the singles, though. I think I want to switch up the singles. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Right now, I got the video out for A&R.
You do?
So, it would be smart for me to push that as a single, right? Mm-hmm. But I also got Beast Mode. Which
you have another video for.
Which I also have a video for, and people rock with that video as well, you know what I'm saying? And so when I take the two and I compare them, I'm thinking damn, as an artist, it comes back to which song is going to be more receptible performing. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's which one could you if you got a 5-minute spot?
I gotta send
somebody said you could hop on the stage and do one song. Which one you doing?
Bitch, I'm linked though. You know what I'm saying? Easily, bro.
Oh, then you go straight into beast mode.
Yeah, because it's when it comes to A&R, I would open the show with A&R though. You feel me? Because it's
limited. But if you only had one shot,
exactly. If I only had one shot, to turn some shit up,
man,
that's interesting though. Because if I only had one shot to turn some shit up, I'd do beast mode. Mm-hmm. But if I had the shot to spit some bars, I do A&R. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay. We got a backtrack for the people who may not know real quick, G. So the two songs that you're talking about, Beast Mode and A&R, those tracks are very awesome. You've already released them, and you promote music, I'd say, differently than than the algorithms would suggest, in my opinion. But you do it your way, and it stays in your ear, it stays in your face, and it's good music that you're promoting. You don't do it, I'd say, like how other people kind of do it. It's like I'll put that song up, and then I kind of stop promoting it. You'll continually promote your music, and I love that because it does make the song. Like now, I just got to add them to my playlist because it's like shit. I've just been listening to it.
Exactly.
It's not like you peddling some bullshit every week. You're like, no, here's a good song. Sit on this. I'll tell you about it next week.
Right.
Like what makes you go with that? That's more against the grain in this market.
Shit. Honestly, I'm trying to keep up with the algorithm, bro. Okay. To be honest with you, like it's so much going on in the world and on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And on all social media for that. You know what I'm saying? But the fact of the matter, I believe in when you pushing good material because people be pushing shit and sometimes shit go viral because it's funny.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. It seems like a lot of people would more so go for the quick punchline.
Exactly.
It's like, let me just grab the TikTok track. Let me not grab the whole body of work that's got some good parts in it that I can use for TikTok.
For a fact. And I feel like I want to take the approach because I know social media can do whatever it want to do. People just try to use what they assume is the easier route. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I know I'm pushing quality content. And my goal in the end is not to necessarily go viral. My goal is to build a fan base. You know what I'm saying? And if I can build a fan base to where I can start supporting myself and start delivering something to my fans, delivering better quality music to my fans, you know, or more quality. I don't know if I should have said better or more. But if I could start delivering a higher quality of music to my fans.
That's the word.
That's the word right there, right? If I could start delivering a higher quality of music to my fans, and I feel like we'll both be living a good life, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't aspire to like, I don't wake up hoping that I went viral. You know what I'm saying? Even though I do hope.
Yeah, it's like the goal is that this blows up, but it's like I more so have people who would come back to it because they actually like it.
Exactly.
It's like, oh, he's posting this again. I like this song. Make sure I don't like that to show him. You know?
I want people to say that. I just had somebody tell me today, like, bro, like, I don't know what you been doing, been working, bro. Like, I've been waking up and the song been in my head, like, bitch, I'm linked though.
That's funny energy to wake up with,
no
bro.
Cap though, real shit though.
AM, bro.
Real shit though. I rock with that though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. I mean, I'm never mad at a catchy track if it's actually for a purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like tracks being catchy is a good thing. Yeah. But like tracks just trying to force it aren't. And that's why I appreciate your music so much, man. Like, you have tracks that I feel like I can just sing and turn up to, but you also got the ones where I feel like it's like, oh, shit, you got the bars and I'm turning up at the same time. Like, this is dope as hell, man. So it's really dope to see how you've been hustling on that. Now, I do want to take a little shift real quick on the front of, like, your merchandise and how you've been pushing the apparel company and ever. Yeah. How does that come about inside of this creativity? So, I mean, you working on getting yourself in the algorithm with raps. Like, when do you get to take your little break to be like, okay, I got to get these hats out, I got these shirts, these totes?
Honestly, I take advantage of the opportunities when they present themselves. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I got clothing, I got stuff sitting around, I got stuff that I'm always working on. Excuse me. But because I am an artist, or not even because I'm an artist, because the clothing is a part of the art, right?
Yeah, I don't argue there's art on both sides.
Yeah, for a fact. But because I love the music so much, I can't get caught up in the music. And I feel like it's not that I want to have like just clothes for people to shop. You know what I'm saying? And
like you're trying to build out like a line.
Exactly. And when I say I take advantage of the opportunities, I want to take advantage of like pop-ups when they come up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, which I've seen you at. Which you tie in a lot with like how you've been working in the cannabis industry as well. Like I'll see you like with your pop-up shops over at these cannabis events, and I'm like, that's genius. Like you're literally working in your lane so
Big Boss Fadah,
You're working so fluidly in your lane with that, and I'm just like, when does he have time to rap? And then when does he have time to make all of this cool like shit? Like it's crazy, man.
For a fact, I appreciate that, bro. I'm glad everything. Excuse me, everything that I worked towards, everything that I got in trouble for, like the weed. You know what I'm saying? Like
it came back full circle.
It's all coming together. You feel me? Like I was always able to like speak to people well, which is something that I found out later in life myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, not that I found out later, I just necessarily didn't believe
like you could
people,
build
you know
a personal connection more than like,
for a fact.
More than you were thinking you were.
Exactly. It was more of an insecurity type thing that I was dealing with. You know what I'm saying? For a while, you know, but these things that I'm just now like finding out about myself, you know what I'm saying? And I've been able to like grow because of that. You feel what I'm saying? So shit. I got a long way to go though. No bullshit, bro.
Hey man, but you've gone a long way, G, and that's awesome because I mean it's only been about a year since you've been on, and I feel like since then in the lead up to this project, which man I'm gonna let you announce the name of. I don't want to say it because you know it's your project to name, but like this project that you've been working up to, it seems like your due diligence, the work is all there on every cylinder you're firing leading up to this, man. Yeah, like I gotta salute you. It's nice to see.
Appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of stepping out of my realm too because a lot of the shit that I'm doing I used to find corny, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, like because I just don't feel like we should be chasing a fan base through a phone. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you there first month.
Like,
anything.
Oh, that shit is...
It feels whack sometimes.
Yeah, bro.
Like when it's like, oh, I gotta post another story. Like I have to literally talk to my phone to nobody in a room.
Again. People walking past, looking, snickering and laughing at me and shit. I'm not there trying to make a video and shit.
And it's like, I'm not even trying to reach you. I'm trying to reach another person.
Exactly. And that's crazy, but that's the thing, though. That's how we reach them.
But it almost was, in a way, more personable during like a mixtape pass out era.
Yeah.
Where it was like that person on the street who was laughing at you on the phone would have been the person you passed the CD to. Exactly. And I give the phone credit. There's way more people than the one person who passed by to grab a CD.
Yeah.
But like it is crazy, especially like when I'm dealing with something like YouTube. Like we have conversation like this. This episode could go on for like 45 minutes, but the algorithm don't care if we we hit 35. They don't care about what we was talking about. They ain't telling nobody that this shit happened unless you explicitly listen to like music podcasts that are longer than an hour. I ain't hitting your algorithm.
Right. I agree. But you know something though? People like you said, the mixtape era and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? When people was outside, you could pass it to them, this, that, and the third. People not outside no more, bro. Yeah. So everybody in their phone. So we trying to reach them right where they at. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even when they outside.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, even when you're outside, I can't imagine even like in today's world, like a lot of people being outside, hearing a song even played at like a brunch or something, and like getting curious. Like I don't see that happening as frequently. Like I do it. Like if I'm outside and I hear a song, I don't know it, I Shazam that shit so quick. That's the coolest thing that was ever invented. But I see a lot of people just kind of vibe with it and not like care. It's like you don't want to find out about that artist. Right. You don't want to learn more. Like you just like nodded your head for the whole song.
Exactly,
like,
bro.
And that's crazy.
You know what that is though, right?
I mean, it's
a clout thing.
It's got to be because I mean the radio era would have led to you being in your car all day. So you got to call in with the songs you like. I like that model. I love it. Because it's like, as much as I hated commercials on the radio, everybody had to really tell you what they wanted to hear. And of course, DJs could have swayed it, but it's like you had to call in and say, hey, bro, I have to listen to you on this 2-hour drive home. Could you please play this one joint for me?
That's definitely true.
Like that, we don't get that anymore. You just go straight to your phone, you get every song ever made. So it's like, it's when you're competing, it's like, damn, that the space got bigger, but the selection, like the individual selecting gets smaller.
Yeah, for sure. I agree 100%, man. I ain't gonna lie. But shit, speaking of radio though, I'm trying to get into radio, big dog. You know what's crazy? Let me tell you a crazy story though. Yesterday, right, I had the the Key Glock concert was in the city and shit. It was. So yesterday, I'm thinking I'm finna I was already planning on going to the concert or whatnot, right? And then I'm like, towards the end of the day, I'm like, I don't think I want to go no more, you know what I'm saying? But then I changed my mind. I'm like, fuck it, you know what I'm saying?
This is my regular every single show in the city that I go to.
Yeah, bro, it's like the back and forth.
I'm not going to go. I'll buy the ticket and still be in this.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go. But the ticket was free, though, so I'm like, should I go?
And that's really on the line.
That's really like, I don't really care because I didn't.
Who gonna be there?
You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like, okay, let me be grateful. I'm gonna use this ticket. You know what I'm saying? Because other people wanted to go and they couldn't go. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gave that ticket to me also. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I have to take advantage of this. Yeah. So cool. And it's crazy because all of these things that I'm saying right now is a blessing, right? So I'm like getting there, I get there, and I'm like, okay, I'm finna see what's to it, you know what I'm saying? I rock with Key Glock though, you feel me? But of course it's people opening, you know what I'm saying? So, and I don't like big crowds like that, you feel me? So cool, I'm in a crowd and shit. Cool, I see one of my homies. I'm like, let's go find our other homie. We walking to find our other homie. I walk past DJ Netflix, bro. Now, the old me would have not said nothing, like on some scared shit.
Yeah, on some like, why would I do this?
Insecure shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like anything of that nature. The new me, Oh,
bro,
you like, yeah,
how you doing?
Nervous, right? Yeah, how you doing, bro? Ooh, I'm gonna leave, like Fadah, like I'm introducing myself. Like they posted my music a while back. I got played on the radio
so,
on like
hey,
State
you remember
45. So
me?
yeah, I'm like trying to like create some like recognition. You know what I'm saying? But the whole time I'm there. I mean, cool. I had that conversation with him and whatnot. I shake his hand and whatnot. I'm like, yeah, just be watching your DM. I'm doing my whole like press release right now. I've been posting a lot consistently. Like,
just trying to make sure you're at the top of everybody's inbox.
Exactly. Cool. So now we ain't find the other homie. I go back over here. I'm chilling and shit. So mid concert, I'm like, man, I'm feeling salty because I carry these cards with me, right? And these cards, they just got something you can scan on them, and they take you right to my you dig. You know what I'm saying? So I'm salty that I ain't have one of those cards at the moment. I'm like,
you're like, bro, this
why
I could have kept this whole interaction.
Literally, bro, like,
you
why?
Were like, I am almost at peak networking. I am almost there. I'm one step away,
bro. But let me tell you why I'm blessed though. Let me tell you why I'm blessed though, big dog. Mid concert, I'm like, I'm finna get up out of here. I tell my homie I'm finna leave. Why he performing? Like, I rock with Glock though, but I was just, I was ready. I had work 7 in the morning.
Crowds
you feel me?
leaving out of a Chicago concert.
You already know.
Garbage.
And I had to take an Uber back to my
venue. It could be Shuba's.
Come on, bro.
Getting out is terrible.
It's terrible, bro. It was a little chilly last night too. I'm like, no, bro. So I go outside. I'm standing out that damn there by myself, and I'm waiting on my Uber. I'm feeling salty because there's no re-entry. I'm like, shit, I should have waited on the inside where it's warm at. But I'm like, fuck it, I'm out here and shit. I hear some steps behind me. I turn around. It's DJ Netflix.
Cause he knew to lead a concert early.
Ain't that
too.
some shit, bro? Once again, bro, no bullshit. Now to other people, I don't know to motherfuckers watching this, they might be like, this nigga talking about DJ Netflix, like he just met so and so. But for me, it's this ladder that I'm climbing. You dig what I'm saying,
you
bro?
have to appreciate all of these moments because
bro.
this is how you get there. You don't go from 0 to number 1, or you don't go from 0 to whoever somebody might think is the number 1.
Exactly, bro. Literally. So I had this conversation with him again, but this time it's no loud music playing. I'm
it's like
yeah, get on Instagram.
Now we can pull out phones.
Literally, bro. Literally. So I exchanged the Instagram your digs, bro, and. Now for me, like I'm up 6:30 this morning sending emails. You know what I'm saying? I'm already sending out emails to plenty of motherfuckers, but I didn't add him to that list. You feel me? And it's just
That's
like,
awesome.
Yeah, everything that I'm doing, bro, it's crazy. Just to all of that to say that radio shit we was talking about. Hopefully soon people be calling in like, I want to hear beats, bro.
Like I will get back into radio.
But
like, cause even like the some of the internet radio stations, I just had a DJ on. He's a DJ and engineer named J-Treb.
Okay.
He DJs on a Beloved FM. It's like a website radio type thing. And I'm like, bro, this is awesome. I want this shit back. Also because I got his number and I text him for my request on the station. So it's like I'm trying to get back here.
I'm gonna put that in my notes though, because I probably got to reach out to my guy. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, but it's
like
there are people who are still trying to spin and create that space in the city, and it's like that's what we need more of. Because it's like nobody's about to. I'm not tuning in to anything except for if I know the DJ on 92.3 at GCI at the time. So it's like pretty much if it ain't Mike P, I ain't tuning in right now. Or if it ain't like somebody who I know.
Right. So
it's like just trying to even navigate those waters. It's like they're not gonna play what I want to hear.
No, that's real.
That's the difficulty too. So man, hey, there's got to be a way to bring this shit back though. I mean, I see like Vocalo still goes crazy, things like that. Illinois goes crazy, but they definitely have it in the method of the internet radio. Now, man, this project that you want to get played across these airwaves, we got to talk about it, man. So you're doing a press release, as you're saying right now, man. Thank you so much for coming over to the Miseducation to talk about it, man. Yeah. I got the first question out the gate.
What's the dilly?
What's the name of this project, and when can we inspect it, man?
Okay, so the name of the project, Hot Only Son. Honestly, the first name of the project when I was working on it, because I've been working on this project for a decent little minute. I put a lot into it.
I can tell from the songs I saw on it. I was like, oh, whoa, that song and that song. And, oh, these all make sense. You really been,
for
like,
sure.
You were working on it without telling nobody for a second.
Yeah, for a fact. For a fact, though, bro. No cap. I was putting this together for a minute. And at first, it was my mama name, you know what I'm saying? But when Kanye did Donda, I was like, I don't know if I want to. And I don't want to
seem like
you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I want to, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, at first it was like, yeah, I'm still going to do it anyway. But when I don't know, when I sat down probably like a couple months ago, bro, I was like, man, like, I feel like I should name this something else, something more impactful, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just her name, but this album not about her, it's about me, you know what I'm saying? But I
you do want it to
be exactly like some sort of ode to my OG, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, she held it down, you feel me? So it's like, I wouldn't be me without her anyway. So it's like Her Only Son is the name of the album. That's pretty much
so
what I'm calling
awesome,
That's
man.
a long ass answer.
Hey,
I'm bogus, you see?
That's what this show is for, man. Hey, G, that is something you will never have to apologize for over here. We want that much information about the titles on the Miseducation, bro.
Yeah.
Because it's so awesome to know that much thought went into something just like the title. Yeah. In my opinion, and from the type of listener I am, hearing a story like that makes me know that I need to hear every track on the project.
Excuse me.
Like, that means that you're going to be so methodical with it. I feel like, especially with something where you call it Her Only Son, trying to make sure to keep your tribute to your mom, it's something that you're handling with grace. It's something you're handling with the proper timing. So, like, that to me, that's the perfect story for the title of the album, man. I feel like everybody should put that much thought on it.
For a fact, bro. Definitely, man.
And now, when can we expect this one?
Mother's Day.
Okay.
Mother's Day, man. 2023,
I'm loving the themes. Man. Now, I gotta dive in. You're also a producer. What was your hand in production on this?
Let me see. 1, 2, 3. I probably produced like 4 or 5 songs. Like 5.
Yeah, that's a half. That's like a healthy half of the
project.
Yeah,
definitely, bro. I put in some work on this one for a fact.
Nice.
Now, I only did the ones that I knew were good enough to put there. And 2 of the ones are already out, you know what I'm saying? Like Stay Up and Beast Mode. Like a lot of people don't even know that I produced Beast Mode. And I'm fine with that. You know what I'm saying?
I
don't care who they produced it. You know what I'm saying?
It don't matter because you know where all the splits go. So
literally though. And I was just doing them being my track.
That's what I'm saying. You're like, I don't even have to put another name on
literally, I'm like, I don't gotta ask nobody what they full name is. I ain't gotta ask no females.
Man.
Nothing, bro.
You know how funny it is? That's generally how I figure out people's full names in this game. And literally. I love it when I'm looking at the tracks and I'm like, you had to go figure out that person's whole government.
Yep, the whole you dig, bro. No cap,
man.
Boy.
Some people have some names where you're like, how the hell did you get your rap name?
Exactly, bro.
But no man, that's so dope that you got to flex both the muscles on the project. You got to make sure you had your hand in the production and everything. Now, you said you've been working on this for a while and you were taking care of it and you were kind of making sure. Was the time more so for the growth in between, or was the time more so for like figuring out exactly what this project was going to look like? Like the tracks you could have did at any time, but you just didn't know exactly what it was supposed to be yet or something?
The time was most certainly for the growth in between, bro.
Okay.
And the fact of the matter is, I didn't even know that at first. You know what I'm saying? Like at first I was just sitting on it, wondering like what the issue was, or like constantly giving excuses.
Feel like it's not the time?
Yeah, like I should like wait, or like I need somebody, I need this on here, I need that on here. Like I'm not there yet. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. And we already discussed this, but of course I want to discuss it again. Like I had read this book on like self-sabotage. You know what I'm saying? And that really did a lot for me. You know, I realized that I had been self-sabotaging like a lot in my life, you know what I mean?
We're the ones that hold everything back. There's very little that other people can do to stop you when you're set on a goal.
Exactly. So it's like when I realized that about myself, you know, it was go time, to be honest with you. Like I took a listen to it, and when I took a listen to it a few months after reading this book and just correcting like certain things in my life, you know what I'm saying? Like correcting myself, like I didn't stop eating pork, like I wasn't smoking like cigarettes or nothing, but like I stopped smoking like tobacco, like woods and shit, like
you're like, let me just do a cleanse.
Yeah,
let me
you know what I'm
saying?
Like, I ain't trying to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to get my mind in order. Not to say that people who do that ain't got their mind in order. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's just like you had to step in a way to like get the clouds away.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So once I did that for myself, and once I cleared those clouds, you know what I'm saying? Like, just been working out more and shit like that. Like, I realized that this album is ready. You know what I'm saying? And it's damn near perfect. It shows the growth that people been telling me that I'm like reaching or whatnot. Like, or it shows the heights that people been telling me that I'm reaching.
It's like you finally found that mirror of the words you were hearing with yourself, bro. Where you're like, I can see what you were saying.
Hey, you know something, though? Hey, that's why you so cold at this shit. Remember my last interview? I'm like, bro, you so around this shit around as hell, bro. Hey, that's why you so cold at this shit, though.
I'm just
that makes so much sense, though.
Saying, man.
No cap, though. That makes so much sense.
That's so awesome that's the approach you took. I feel like what you just said there is pretty like awesome due to the fact that you're like, you grew into the expectation is what you essentially said. Yeah, that's so awesome to feel like you're worthy of what you hear.
Yeah, man. Honestly, that's why I just been feeling like I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? Like like everything that I've been telling you, like how I've been just, excuse me, working more towards it, meeting more people, just networking. Like how I said, I used to
like, man, I wouldn't even network like this.
Yeah, bro, like that was self-sabotage though. You know what I'm saying? Like it's been times where I had a single one point in time, bro, like a while ago, and this was probably like the most numbers I had ever did. But I was so like not wanting to talk to motherfuckers and shit like that it was like it ain't do what it could have did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now it's to the point to where it's like I was just telling the motherfucker the other day, like, boy, I used to say I wouldn't so and so because they ain't even got 30 followers. Now I don't care if you just starting your page. Let me be your first guest, bro.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Like, let's hit all avenues. I want to grow with anybody I can grow with, bro. No cap, bro.
That's how we got into this conversation because I was telling you how my 2023 thing was just anyone who wanted to work with me.
Literally,
it's like
tell
me the craziest project you have. If I can help you with it, let's fucking try it.
No cap.
Like, that's just where I've been sitting at because it's like, at this point, I know what I could do.
Exactly.
I know what I'm capable of.
Exactly.
And if that in any way can be used as a tool to help something else, bro, it's game. Like, that's so awesome because, I mean, like, as somebody who has a show that's relatively small in the city, it's awesome for people to have those mentalities. Because I'll never forget when I was getting those first people to come on the show. I'm talking, like, when I started just doing audio and phone call interviews. Right. Like, it was people who were really, like, I had like 200 followers. They didn't know me. I'm sending blind DMs. And they're like, they don't even feel like they've hit a point where they need an interview yet. Right. And I'm like, no, I want to interview you. Like, and people are thinking it's a joke and shit like that. So it's like, it's awesome to hear that artists are in the zone of doing that. Yeah. Because it's like there could be somebody else who wants to start one up in their college dorm like I did.
Literally.
And they need somebody. They gonna throw that DM up. So that's awesome, man. It's awesome to see that that's actually a level of growth for you that can help other people as well. Like, man, I'm liking this, G. Fadah going crazy. This new Fadah we got right here.
Hey, bro.
And I'm not saying the last one wasn't good. I'm just saying you came back different.
Let me tell you something, big dog. Now,
let me tell you something. Not the old head collar.
You hear me though? Shorty, I had to fix the flannel and shit, Shorty. Hold on.
Oh,
but for real though, I respect and I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate the recognition for a fact. You know what I'm saying? I love when people tell me like, bro, last year on my birthday or my last birthday, I had motherfuckers hitting me up like, Malik, you having so much fun. Like, I've never seen you have fun like this. Like, literally, bro, because it's like I just wasn't celebrating my birthday in that self-sabotage mindset. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you just accidentally gave me some therapy. Yeah, bro. So I don't celebrate my birthday. Yeah, but it's maybe I need to.
Why not though? You know what I'm saying?
Like self-sabotaging something.
You know, and then we gotta figure out what it is. And that's the thing. Like, it's not a self-sabotage. I'm not self-sabotaging this. Like, it might be. It's like, honestly, bro, I read a dope ass book, bro, and it like.
I'm gonna need the recommendation once we get off camera.
Of course, for sure, bro. No bullshit, bro. Definitely, G. But I was celebrating, and people was hitting me like, "Damn, Malik, you enjoying your birthday?" You know what I'm saying? And like that did a lot for me. You know what I'm saying? I want to be that light that people see, that energy, because I was already that, and people ain't know that I was dealing with. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So it's like, imagine what I can do when I'm in position, when I do it with intention, when I'm moving with purpose.
Oh, you know what when Cole was like, imagine if my confidence was halfway decent,
bro.
Yo. Like,
come on, because it's like, G, imagine.
The realest
it's like I'm doing this, and I am insecure.
Like, literally, like what?
So imagine if I figured out, if I can unlock the next level. Man, that's so awesome and that's so crazy. I do want to ask, how did you translate this into music? So this is that growth that you were just talking about happening in between. How did you translate this into approaching your studio sessions versus like how you did your last bodies of work? Like, how did that translate in the studio?
I take my time and I make meaning with music. I mean, I make music with meaning. That was backwards as fuck.
Yeah, right? It was. I knew what you meant though. I knew what you meant. How does that contrast in like the way that you'd say you would have picked it up in a time that might not have been as appropriate for what you're doing now? Like if it was a time where you were more trying to force it rather than, you know, being in position.
I can tell you that, bro. I can give you a perfect example actually. When I made Beast Mode, the beginning of the song, it's like, hey, shorty, this is what I need you to do, shorty. I need you to take that wood you got, I need you to flame it up right now. I need you to take that drink you got, I need you to down it right now. That's what I said at the beginning. The first version of that song was, I need you to take that pill you got, I need you to pop that motherfucker right now.
Oh, okay, true. So it's like,
do not pop pills. I had to take that shit out my song.
You're like, hold on, bro. This ain't me.
What am I sending? And that's when these are the things I started to realize about myself.
Because you were like, I'm now just doing something that kind of fits the trend more so than fits me.
Exactly. I'm not finna push that narrative. Like, I don't care if you do pop pills. I ain't finna tell you to do them motherfuckers. You feel what I'm saying? Because I don't know, I was homies to that shit at this point. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I ain't finna tell you to do it. And it's like,
why would I perpetuate that? Like I'm getting caught in this rat race.
Exactly,
that's kind of what it ends up being with that. So it's awesome that you could even see that, where it seems like you take your time enough with the music to be like, okay, we're gonna go back and listen. Make sure it's authentic. Make sure it's real. Like, that's awesome, man. So, like, approaching this project with that mindset of just, like, you want it to have meaning, how did that translate into making some of these tracks? Like, if you want to talk about any of them, like, more individually in the track list, but, like, how did just putting that meaning behind the music affect, like, I guess, like, how the lyrics would come out on a track like, you know, the Miss Jackson joint you got, or how even that, the interlude that I love on there, like, how did you get those emotions into that pen right there?
Honestly, bro, I took myself back to where I was. You know what I'm saying? Because this is an ode to her only son. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm talking about her only kid son. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a grown-ass man at this point. But it's like, I had to... It was a lot of shit that either I never said or, like... You know, I wanted to say, like, the first line of Miss Jackson. And for that night you caught me crying, I looked you right into your eyes and told you lies, ma, I apologize.
Man, and that's what I'm saying when it comes to that. Like, I get what you mean by meaning in the music when it comes to verses like that. Because it's like, getting that emotion to a pen, that's got to be a place. Like, that's got to be someplace you can't just visit on a random Tuesday. You know what I'm saying?
For a fact, though. That's real shit.
How do you get to there when you're, like, pulling that music out? Like, is it like a... I know you're saying it's the ode and the respect of it all, but like to translate it over into something that drops and releases.
Honestly, I'm always there, bro. I'm always there. I don't never have to get to there because I'm always, bro.
It's
my
like
people's gonna see this shit,
it's like
and they gonna laugh at me though.
Where you're like, I'm always angry.
Like literally though, like, you know, I'm a Libra, so my people's be like, yo, scale off. You know what I'm saying? It's like, my people's gonna laugh at this, but I be kind of in my feelings all the time, bro. And I don't know if that's just because I'm just now getting into zodiacs and shit, but it's like I just be like really emphatic about the way I feel about certain shit. Like, even when it come to homies, it's like
I do have emotion.
I was just telling you about my homie who smoked them pre-rolls. They get some small pre-rolls.
Where it was like, I did have a feeling about that.
Bro, you smoke my shit, bro.
I feel that as well. I was telling you about how I was at a vending machine. And I'm like, I can't go ape shit. I'm a grown man.
Exactly.
Like, I need to, like, why do I have this many emotions?
Exactly, bro. Literally. So, I don't know.
It's really interesting that you can tap into that in the music space then.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, and of course you're going to go to my question that I always ask everybody, and I don't think I've yet to, ask somebody this while they're dropping a project, but I always ask, like, what's the dream project? Or, like, what would you do? No budget, nobody will say no, you can get whatever features you want, you can get whatever studio you want. What would it be? But you just dropped a project, so I feel like what you're working on right now is usually people's like, this, you're doing what you want to do. Yeah. Now, I do want to kind of like X that out then and say, what's your future project? And this one don't have to be music. It could be a movie, a TV show, whatever it is. You get unlimited budget. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. What would it be?
I want to do movies, bro.
Okay.
I want to be a star, bro.
What kind of movies we thinking?
Hey, look though, when I said this to my homies, they laughed at me.
Hey, man, that's how you know it's a good one. We was just talking about that shit a second ago. If they laughing, it's probably gonna go up.
I told their ass I want to do a drama, folks. They laughed.
Hey, man. They don't think you got it in you?
Nah, they was like, man, this nigga talking about he want to do a drama. Bro, they started baking my ass, bro. They started going in on my ass, bro. Like,
oh, that's wild.
But I do though. You feel me? Like,
I love that though. I mean, like, I feel like that would work. I think dramas are always for people who can make people laugh the most.
Yeah.
Like, because when I think about dramas, I always think like, the comedians had the best ones.
Yeah,
like when you see like Jim Carrey do some shit where you like, oh, you gonna eat this shit up. It's perfect.
Fact, yeah.
Like, so I don't know, man. I think you're really funny, and I think that'll
translate
to doing drama.
I want to do a comedy too, though. I want to do a comedy too, though. Okay, I do.
If you got a dream project, you start shooting tomorrow. What would it be? You picking the comma, the drama, the comedy, or the drama? I was trying to put that word together so hard.
I'm picking the drama because dramas are usually more impactful. That's the real reason I want to do it.
You want to do something that means something. You trying to have
I always want to do something that
you
means
want something that's gonna be on black people's like library shelf, like the shelf in the crib where it's like, hey, that's the movie. Like you.
Either whatever kind of way that can be though. Like even like the TV shows have 50 Cent doing it with the BMF. You know what I'm saying? Like
you got BMF,
we gonna forever remember these shows. Yeah, bro. Like Power. Ghost,
I mean, Empire already went off, but that happened, and it was a moment. You're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's like Empire, that was like more of a music show. You know what I'm saying? Like I like that street drama that they dealing with, like them real life scenarios.
Real life scenarios.
These real life scenarios, bro. I really like shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
So you trying to get into one of those?
Yeah, man.
That's what's up. Who would you want as some of the people in the cast? I gotta ask that question because I've never gotten the answer movie before. So who are some of the people? You get to ask anybody. They ain't gonna say no. Who you need acting in this movie?
Who do I need acting in this movie? Damn.
And look, we only gonna hold you to it for 24 hours. So it's like if your answer changes,
I'm scared. I don't know. Who do I need acting in this movie? Honestly, bro, I just know the people I don't need acting in this movie. And I ain't gonna even say them. But there's some motherfuckers who
this is
can't
where it's
act,
like,
bro.
I can't put you in there.
Yeah, bro, it's like,
okay,
I don't want to be next to you,
bro. And see if they could hop in your movie here, see what caliber we dealing with. Okay, so do you need like a Viola Davis in this type of drama?
Yeah.
Somebody with that heavy gravity in it type shit?
No, not in this type of drama.
Okay.
Not in this type of drama particularly.
Okay.
I do a movie with Viola Davis,
but it's not the one you're thinking of.
But a different type of drama. I like Viola Davis when it comes to that southern type drama. Like
you give us someone she use an accent.
A strong, not even an accent, just like this strong southern. Like I'm a black woman that you know what I'm saying. I fuck with Viola Davis, but you a white man.
But you need something different for this role.
Yeah, for this role,
are you dipping in a bag where you get some people who also are in the music space as well, like how 50 Cent uses actresses like Mary J. Blige, like where you could pull people like them into the fold or like anything like that?
You see, when it comes to like people who did music and they started acting, it's only I'm gonna say a few of us. It's only a few of us that can do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, there's a lot though.
It's
more than you think that came from it to do it.
But like, what you mean when you say that?
Because I mean, we got the Will Smiths. We got the other people, the Ludacris's. I'm not saying he the best. I'm not saying he's amazing. But I'm saying Luda can actually act now. When he started, he couldn't. But like now he does his thing. Then we got Tyrese. I was about to say same movie franchise.
Hey, from Baby Boy, Tyrese was that. You feel me?
Yeah, but then we get to Transformers and different shit. And
maybe he started tweaking a little bit.
he has moments. He's got an era. He's like Kanye to me.
There's the cutoff here. The waist deeps though. Like, what are you doing?
You picking great ones. You picking classics.
I got to.
This is easy. You picking the easy ones. But like, would you need people like that in the film? Do you want like the Tyrese's, the Ludacris's, the 50s, the people who come in who are like from both worlds? Or do you want like, I want some high-trained drama actors who can play these roles to a T? Or like, do you want the people who've really been in the scenarios? Because I mean like Dallas Austin, when we think of like ATL, ATL's filled with a cast of pretty much the people who was there.
Yeah, like, for sure. Yeah.
It's like the people who are here telling this story, probably the best people to tell this fucking story. Right. Would it be one of those for you?
For me, it damn near would be. You know what I feel like about it? Yes, let me answer that question more specifically. It would be the people that's damn near there. And if we talking about like some like music performers that's getting into like acting or whatnot, I would more so want to go with the ones that's seriously getting into acting.
Yeah, you be with the like, who's really trying to be in both lanes. Yeah, I don't need somebody trying to do a cameo.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like type shit like that. Like I'm like trying to seriously take it there. And that's what everything that I'm trying to do, you know what I mean? So I would want that in that nature. I forgot what I said on the first half of that.
On the first half of it, you were talking about how, like, yes, you'd want people who were from the situation.
Yes. Yeah. But so when it comes to people like that, people who deal with a certain situation, or when I feel like when they put people, like real people in shit, it all depends on how it's produced or how it's given to us. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain movies will never be the same. Like, certain black movies, I always say this, and it's a theory that you may not agree with, bro. I feel like black movies they'll never be like the way that Menace to Society or State Properties.
It's definitely an error.
Let me tell you the reason why, though.
But I feel like, like, hold on. Does your point just make us the new old heads? You know what I'm saying? No. Because there's probably people who say the blaxploitation era versus what you're about to say.
It's not even that. It's not even nothing about the culture. It's not nothing about.
It's not like the eras. It's the actual substance of the movie.
It's not even that, bro.
Okay, what is it then?
It's the technology.
I'll give you that.
These cameras, they crisp as fuck, bro. Yeah. There's no way we can get that hood feel ever again. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'd argue that does just translate to what would currently be that quote unquote hood feel I think you're describing. Because if the truth is that somebody in the hood right now can pull out a 4K phone in their pocket.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not quite snow on the bluff. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. It ain't quite handy cam footage, you know?
Yeah, and that's definitely true.
So, I mean, like, it does fit the time, but at the same time, like, There are people who change it up. Like, you could be somebody who's like, I'm doing this movie, but we shooting it in 720 on purpose.
Right.
Like, because I mean, some people do that. Like, they did a 4-hour Justice League movie in letterbox with black bars on the side of your TV. Like, we was watching this on the fatback.
Right.
And they didn't care. Like, they handed that shit to you. Well, no. Of course, it's still in HD, but I'm just saying, like, if someone could pull that off, you can do whatever the hell you want in this medium.
I agree.
You could be like, bro, this movie don't come in HD. This movie come right at the bottom at standard definition.
Literally, though. Literally. But
we shot this bitch handheld.
People used to shoot with actual film.
Yeah.
Like, and that's the difference.
Only a few people do that, and it's so expensive.
Yeah, exactly. And they tell you about these movies like, we only have one take per shot. Like the Friday.
Well, so people had to really have a knife. Like, when I cut every time in Premiere or in LumaFusion when I'm editing, I do not take it for granted. Right. Because I'm like, somebody had to have an X-Acto knife, and they had to. So you be doing shit like that? Yeah, well, like, no, I do it with technology. Are you talking about I do it on a computer. These people really had to. You had to pull out a razor. That's how they had to do that shit? You had to pull out a razor and cut the film. That's how you made the edit, and you'd bring the other piece of the clip the same way how you do it on a computer. You had to do that with film. That's why people don't shoot on it anymore.
So how did they stick it together?
Oh, it's glue. You literally put it together and then you make a new film.
Interesting.
Out of all of it.
I didn't know that.
Man, it's crazy. That's why nobody's shooting on film no more.
Hey, that makes sense though.
Because the only way that they probably do it now would be more efficient, would take all the film with its like imperfections and digitize it.
Right,
so then you just digitize it all and then you just edit it the same way we'd edit something today. But then I feel like now you're getting back into that, where's the quality aspect? But like, how dedicated are you to really go in and cut some footage by hand? I'm not. I'll tell you that right now.
I'm not dedicated like that either, big dog.
Like, when people used to do like miniatures on a set, like King Kong, for example.
Yeah.
They had to cut out the frame of the footage. So they'd have to take a piece of film, cut around the buildings they already had down, and then put that film back in and shoot on that new film with it cut out. So the miniatures would be in the film this time.
Really?
So you film it twice on the same shit. Bro, crazy. Film
that shit is really interesting to me.
The camera and editing, all of this shit, bro, leaps and bounds above all the other technology we do.
No cap, though.
When they figured out how to do this shit, because music's the same way. You had to cut music by hand.
Yeah.
If you was cutting on 4 bars, you had to cut your reel.
Right.
It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Well, I would have gave up. I would have never made it in that time period.
Nah, you would have loved it. You would have loved it.
I don't even know, man.
The things that you love, like you were just talking about.
We'll see. I mean, look, I love it. I think I love it because it had a good entry point.
Yeah, you funny as hell.
Hey, man. That's crazy though, G. I do want to see one day this movie though. Just to get back to the point though, you want this drama. You want it to be shot like an actual film would be, or even something we see with our eyes. Because I'd argue 4K sometimes is pushing what I think I see in regular life. Yeah. Like this looks more beautiful than the regular world.
Yeah,
like
sure.
You want something that looks real, feels real, and you want to be starring in that drama, man. I think that's an awesome project. Yeah. That's a really cool aspiration to have.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it, bro, for real. I feel like that's something that's important to me, just to be able to, you know who I rock with as an actor? You know who I would want in it? Not even on this is just who I rock with as an actor. The dude who playing the main character in the Wu-Tang show.
Oh yes, you talking about the one who plays RZA?
Yeah, real dark
love him
skin
as an
guy.
actor. Yeah.
He also did this movie. Is it Run All Night or something? I don't know if it's.
I don't think
Run
I've
All
seen
Night.
another movie with him. I didn't even know. I haven't seen him in anything else.
He
But
did a
does
Netflix
great
movie, bro, and he was a hood nigga in this movie. You feel me? And it was like.
His acting was just on point. Well, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Everybody who was in that Wu-Tang series, I don't get how they embody the time period so well. It's amazing acting. Yeah. It's amazing acting to put yourself in a different time. I can't do it. Like that's in my lane. G,
I feel like I could though.
Hey, that's why it's your lane, my G. That's why it's your lane, bro.
Hey, don't kill me. I'll be an 80s. It's like, bro,
I can easily be in the 80s.
Yeah, you know, like what we talking about right now.
That's hilarious, G, man. See, I don't got that in me, G. But look, I am so excited for you to have projects like that on the way. Now, look, man, before we get out of here, what else do you want to tell the people, man? You got this new project, Her Only Son. Yeah. You've got just so many things in the works, bro, because I added that actor to your number because I saw in the story that you might be in something coming up soon. Yeah. That's why I added it there. So, man, we got that on the horizon. Yeah. What else should they be on the lookout for, man?
Honestly, man, just be on the lookout for my growth. You know what I'm saying? I just want people to do whatever they can to help me grow, like, mentally. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to do it through social media, but, like, I've been outside these days, networking these days, talking to people more these days. I want to be able to do more for people. I want to be able to build a community. So I just want people to look forward to this community that I want to build. Like, the last time I was here, I spoke about my label, +5. I still got the same, still got the same mindset with the label. Like, I just want to, everything that I'm about is turning addition into fruition. Like, I'm trying to grow in everything that I do, bro, for a fact. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole mantra of +5. You know what I'm saying? Like, what else can you add to what you are already doing
you
that
already
can better
doing
you?
Something. Just
you know
add
what
something.
I'm saying? Like,
That's
just add something. You code at that already. You know what I'm saying? Like, you coded 3-pointers from this angle. Let's hit the hole you did.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Get good at the other ones now.
That's
what's up, man. That's awesome. G, look, that is so dope. Everybody stay tuned to the album, though.
Her Only Son.
Her Only Son.
I want everybody to, because that's the one.
That's the one.
That's the one that's finna...
That's what I'm saying. You in position, man. It's going crazy. I love the narrative of this project. I know it's an amazing listen for everybody who is tuned in listening to it. Now, man, you know I need an outro track to give them off of that. What's the track that you got to give them off this project that's going to make them go, yo, I got to run that whole joint?
Bitch, I'm linked though.
Oh,
niggas
come
still
on,
ain't
man.
thinking on their feet. I'll release though.
Hey, G, that's what's up, man. Thank you, Fadah, so much for coming on to the show. You are hearing Beast Mode play right now in the background as we are fading out of this episode, man. Thank you all for tuning into the show. Make sure you playing this podcast for your mama, your daddy, your baby sister, your babysitter. Play it for your dog, your cat, your house while it's settling. Leave it on in the car while you go to work, man. Just give me an extra play. I'll see you next week. Deuce.